Are you the one who's planning to come to Phuket, but you have no idea how to start, where to start, or any of you who just so confused about the rule of the coming to Phuket in 2021? I have a lot of information to tell you in this video. สวัสดีค่ะ It's me, Teya Suchira. If you want to know more about Thailand, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you will not miss anything about my country. Since Thailand start opening the countries for you guys to come to travel a little bit easier than the beginning of this year, the rule changed a lot. Since the rule changed, it seems like information in Phuket is very confusing. So I'm going to tell you step by step about where to start. Before I start to give you information of the step by step, let me just tell you a little general picture about traveling to Phuket right now. It's just because Thai people are not fully vaccinated for 100% yet. So that is why Thailand is still have a lot of rules for you when you are coming here. So we have three types of rules. The rule of people who are vaccinated, which is called test and go. And another one is the rule of people who are vaccinated, but in the program of sandbox program, or another one is the rule for people who are unvaccinated. So everyone are still welcome. Everyone are all welcome to Thailand, but you got to choose which kind of group you have to come. So mostly right now we have a lot of people come here as test and go programs and also sandbox programs. So the system of the making a plan, everyone who make a plan, you just do exactly the same like what I'm going to tell you. You just have to know which group, which programs you are coming for, and the rest of that you can follow everything as I'm going to tell you. The first step you have to do is you have to make a booking of the flight ticket. Okay? You got to know first, when you have free time to come here, and then book the flight. But make a booking of the flight in 2021 is not normal like before Covid-19. During Covid-19, Thailand requests you to fly directly to Phuket. Fly directly to Phuket means you are not allowed to via another airport in Thailand. If you via another airport in Thailand, for example, like Bangkok, it's like you arrive Bangkok. So this one is a little bit tricky for you because some of your flight, you can just fly to Bangkok and then you have to change the flight to Phuket. Is that right? This case, they still not allow you to do that unless one things. If your flight ticket is just only one booking, for example, like London, Phuket, but via Bangkok, and when you check in London, your bag is going to be checked through luggage to Phuket. That is okay. You can imagine like when you have to change the flight, you leave the plane, right? You walk, and then you just have to look at the gate, like which gate that you have to change to get on another plane for the domestic flight. That is okay, just because you don't have to go out and then go to check in at another airline. So for the flight, just make sure that you can fly to anywhere and then go to Phuket. You can change the flight in any countries like Dubai or Singapore or anywhere which is have a flight to go to Phuket. You are still not allowed to fly in Bangkok, grab your bag, walk to check in at the domestic counter, airline counter, and then fly for domestic to Phuket. This one is still not allowed, okay? The second one is the hotel SHA Plus. You must book the SHA Plus hotel. The SHA Plus hotel means that hotel, they are all fully vaccinated. All the staff and everyone, they are fully vaccinated. So it doesn't mean that you got to stay at the very expensive hotel because it's a plus. Plus means very safe. Only SHA, it means they follow the rule of the COVID-19 rule. They know how to take care of the customers. And then SHA Plus means everyone who work in that place, they're all fully vaccinated. So for the rule for coming to Thailand right now, you must book the hotel which is SHA Plus hotel. So guys, if you have to quarantine for 1 night or any of you who have to stay for 7 nights, please make sure you have to book the hotel which is SHA Plus hotel only, not only SHA. It has to be SHA Plus only. But if you like to stay at SHA hotel, you have to finish all the package that you have to stay in that SHA Plus hotel first. And after that, you can stay anywhere you want. You can stay at your friend's house. You can stay at SHA hotel, or you can stay any hotel, anywhere that you like. But you have to finish the package. You have to finish the quarantine rule that you are coming with first. The third thing that you have to do is you have to buy a transfer or a taxi from the airport to the hotel. Phuket has no package. You got to buy everything separately. So you have to book the taxi which is going to arrange you to pick you up from the airport to the hotel. And then if something complicated for you is the taxi who's going to pick you up, there must be SHA Plus taxi, which it means that the driver is fully vaccinated. He's going to allow to pick you up at the airport. There's so many people have a problem about transfer taxi. It's just because they make a booking of the taxi by themselves, and the taxi, they're not taxi SHA Plus. So when you arrive Thailand, the driver are not allowed to come into international airport area to pick you up because the driver is not a SHA Plus taxi driver. So I usually recommend you to make a booking of the taxi with the hotel service, and everything is going to be okay. Because hotel will have transfer service for you, so you wouldn't be too headache about, oh my God, will the driver that you make a booking, will he allow to come to pick you up at the airport, something like that. So just that they are very strict about the rule. Everything has to be fully vaccinated for safety. So the best idea, make a booking with the hotel transfer. Everything is going to be less headache. Fourth things that you have to do is you have to pay for RT-PCR test online. As you know that when you once arrive Thailand, everyone has to get RT-PCR test for COVID-19. And then for Phuket, you're going to get this test at the airport. So before you get the test, everyone has to get a receipt. You have to pay for the COVID-19 test first. So this one is very important, just because after you pay online, I'm going to put the link for you to just go and click the link. Please remember, this link that I give to you is going to use it only until the end of November, okay? Only the end of November, and after that they're going to change. Well, life is not complicated enough, right? So just only until the end of November, this website is going to change. So I'm telling myself now, so I have to make another report, right? So for this month in November, they still use this website. And then next month, you have to follow up my news again that what website you have to go and pay for that. Paying for the COVID-19 test is very important. It's because after you pay, you have to get this receipt and contact to the Hotel SHA Plus that you make a booking. And then you have to tell them that, can you please put this information into hotel confirmation booking for me? Because the hotel confirmation booking, you need to use this hotel booking for Thailand Pass application for entering Thailand. Is this complicated? I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to explain to you very slow, so you can understand very easily, hopefully. Hopefully it's not too confusing. So you have to use this receipt to contact the hotel and ask for the hotel to put this information into the confirmation booking hotel, as you need to use this booking for Thailand Pass application. And also when you apply Thailand Pass, they don't see the information of you already paid for RT-PCR test. You're going to get rejected from Thailand Pass. Sorry. And the price for RT-PCR test at the moment, what I know is 2,400 baht for RT-PCR test. And this one, when you once arrive the airport in Phuket, you're going to get ATK kit, which is antigen test kit. And then you're going to get a swab test. And then you're going to direct to meet the driver, and they're going to take you to do a quarantine at the hotel where you make a booking. The fifth one is you have to buy an insurance. Insurance that they request you is you have to pay for in case you get sick in Thailand and also COVID-19. The cost of the insurance, it has to cover at least 50,000 US dollar. Please don't misunderstand that you have to pay for 50,000 US dollar. An insurance company, they're going to pay for you in case you get sick, but you don't have to pay that price. And then after you pay for the insurance, make sure that you have information of the insurance, which is written down that is cover the health, your sickness, COVID-19, and at least 50,000 US dollar. If your insurance at home don't have that kind of detail, I recommend you to contact the company that you pay for to make like a letter to just guarantee that this information is covered. So you can use this one for the Thailand Pass application. But if you don't want to be headache, you just buy insurance from Thailand company. That is going to be easier for traveling to Thailand. Okay, now you have flight ticket, you have hotel booking, taxi booking, vaccine already paid, and also insurance, you got it, right? That is all that you need to have. And then you just have to apply Thailand Pass for entering to Thailand. So I'm going to put the link of Thailand Pass for you down here so you can go and click. And that is how you can apply to enter Thailand. After you apply for Thailand Pass, you're going to get a notification that they acknowledge of your application, and then you have to wait for 3 days, 7 days. If your document is all completely perfect, they're going to give you QR code. But if your information is not right, they're going to reject, and then you have to correct it and then reapply again. So if you're not sure about how long will it take to get the Thailand Pass, I highly recommend you to apply Thailand Pass for at least 2 weeks. Am I bad? I think it's better to apply for at least 2 weeks before you flying. Because even though the government tell you that it would take only 7 days, but who knows if your information, your documents is wrong and they need you to change document again, you may waste time and you could miss the flight. So if you don't want to miss the flight, you have to make a plan in advance. You have to apply Thailand Pass in advance for a while, not like too short time. Otherwise, you're going to have heart attack. Too excited. And after you get a Thailand Pass, it's time to travel Thailand. But before you're traveling to Thailand, within 72 hours before you fly, before you check in at the airport, you need to go to get RT-PCR test of COVID-19 free. You need to have that paper. So you have to do a test. And then you need to carry the QR code of the Thailand Pass. And then that is what you have to do for checking in when you're traveling to Thailand. Does it sound easy? I'm sorry. It sounds like difficult, right? It's difficult. So You can just keep watching my video again and again to make it easy to understand easily. Or if you feel like you're not confident at all, you can write email to me and then I can assist you what I can help you. Right now I have a bigger team. I have team to help me to make all the booking and help you to enter Thailand. So I have Stella, I have Daisy, I have Miss Tui, I have Mark, Rhonda, and Miss Faye. So that is the people who help me. So if you feel like, oh my God, I'm so headache, I don't want to be headache, Teya, help me. You can write email to me and let's see what I can do for you. So I hope that this video can make you feel a bit clear, or at least give you an idea like, will you come here right now, or you would rather wait for next year in case maybe the rule will be easier. I don't know. But if you are coming here in this year, this is what you have to do. But this is all what I tell you, and if you can do it yourself, it's not difficult. Come on, you can do it, right? So this is all what I want to tell you for any of you guys who wants to come to Phuket. One thing I want to tell you is like, even though entering Thailand is very complicated, you may want to think another way. In the other hand, all these complications that you have to deal with, it means the safety for yourself and also for Thai people. So I hope that you understand. Right now, it's not normal. We still have a lot of people die in the world. We still have many people get sick, and Thai people still haven't got fully vaccinated. They also feel not safe. So this is what Thai government try to compromise for both sides, Thai people and also tourists who want to come. So I hope you understand that. What I heard from many tourists who already visited Thailand, especially Phuket this year, many of them say it's worth it with all the headache when you once arrive Thailand. If you are that people who've been here and you think like that, please raise your hand or put a comment. I want to hear your experience. How was it like when you were here already this year during the COVID-19? Anyway, this is all I want to share with you, and hopefully this information is going to be useful for any of you guys. You're just more than welcome to share this information to your friends. It's going to be good karma for me as well. And also, if you are appreciated with information that I prepare for you, you want to support my channel, you want to buy me a coffee, you can have a look in description how to buy me a coffee. And for today, thank you so much for watching until the end. I'll see you next time very soon. สวัสดีค่ะ